So just like everyone else you've probably seen on YouTube, we need to talk about Diablo Immortal's pay-to-win system. So it's pretty bad, but I also want to talk about expectations of the game. So like, it is not a game for hardcore players. If you are a hardcore player and you want to be top of the leaderboards and you want to be rank 1 and you want to be good in PvP, what, like, this is kind of going to sound ridiculous, but like, why are you playing a mobile game? It's just a mobile game ported to PC. Like, go play Diablo 3 or something, right? Like, I would just avoid it. Just avoid it because it is so pay to win, and also there's better games. Or just, wait for Diablo 4. Although, that might be pay to win too. Who knows? Anyway, so the way pay to win works in this game is ridiculous, and estimates that I've seen from other people are that you might spend to get to the very end, completely maxed out everything, over $100,000 to get there. And this is primarily done through a process called Elder Rift runs using legendary crests, where you'll run through the Elder Rifts with legendary crests. You can put 10 on at a time. 10 legendary crests will cost you $25 US, and then you have a 1 in some ridiculous percentage chance of getting an actual 5-star legendary crest. And if you don't get one within 50 rolls of that, basically, then... So basically, if you don't get one in, what is that, 25 times 5, $125. If you don't get one in roughly $125, then it'll give you a pity one. So you basically are buying them. You probably average like one every $100 or something like that, or $110 or whatever. But then it gets worse because you don't actually... they're not actually 5-star, and in order to upgrade them, you have to use other legendary crests. And I haven't looked into it too much, but based on some of the stuff I saw in other people's videos and stuff, and kind of just glancing at some stuff, it sounds like you'll need more 5-stars to get more 5-stars, and it's a never-ending cycle of you're constantly farming for 5-star legendaries, spending real-life money trying to get the 5-stars. And why would you do this, you might wonder? Like, okay, how much of a benefit does it give you? Well, from what I've seen... it gives you, I think it was like a 200% increase on your attributes, or like some, maybe more than that. I actually don't have the exact number personally, but I know it was something, I think it's probably way more than 200%, but I don't remember. Whatever it was the point that if you don't have them, you're just going to get farmed. I think it was 50% more attributes, like total attributes for each legendary gem. I think that was what I had heard from someone else. So if that's true, then there's 6, so you can get 3 times as many stats by spending $100,000. And so then you wonder why it is. Well, you can get to number 1 on the leaderboards for challenge rifts. And the other one is, and this is the biggest one for it, from what I saw, unless they change it on launch, because I saw a video from the day before launch from people who were in closed beta saying that the PvP is not normalized. So because of that, if you are a whale, a giga whale who spent $150,000 to be OP, you get to take that to PvP and just farm the free-to-play players. Just farm them. So that's like the incentive, but it's weird. It's weird. So there are other little things too, but nothing's as bad as the legendary gems. You got reforged stones, and there's premium battle pass, and you little bells and whistles and cosmetics and stuff. Nobody cares. It's not that crazy compared to the legendary gems. So then you might be wondering, like, why even play the game, right? Well, you have to remember this game was designed to be a mobile game, and that's not that I'm saying, oh, then it's okay for it to be pay to win. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this was a game that was designed for you to be on your phone board. So like you're at a waiting room at like a doctor's office, or you're laying in bed and don't feel like sleeping yet, and you're on your phone and you're like, wow, I can play Diablo on my phone. And that is the incentive. And with that in mind, for a casual, I just want to pop open and just do something on my phone for an hour, Diablo Immortal makes sense. The pay to win is just ridiculous, but why are you even, like, if you're that kind of gamer, then it's just, you get on, you run your work towards your weekly Elder Rifts to get your Ember Shard, or whatever it was called, Ember Shards, so that once every other week you can get 1 roll for a legendary. So on average, every 2 years, you might get a 5-star legendary who, you're like, it is ridiculous, it is predatory, which I'm going to touch on in a sec, but like the incentive, the main goal is, this is something where it's like you get on and do your dailies on your phone when you're bored. Like, I used to have Pokemon Go. I mean, I still have Pokemon Go, but it used to be my thing for that. I'd be like, I'm bored, I pop up my phone, catch some Pokemon around me and whatever, and then close it, and there goes like 10, 20 minutes or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's meant for that. If you're looking for a game for a hardcore audience and you're like, I want to be the best, do not get involved. Like, don't touch it. There's no point. Just wait for a better game or go play a better game. Go play literally anything else that's competitive. Like, don't ever play Diablo Immortal competitively. It makes no sense. It's literally a troll, pay-to-win mobile game. It's kind of fun, but only in respect to it's a mobile game. Like, on my phone, I'm going to play old-school RuneScape on my phone, or I'm going to play Diablo Immortal. It doesn't sound so bad then, even though it's pay-to-win. If I'm just doing, I just want to go around a dungeon or something just to do something that sounds kind of fun, right? But if you're like, if you're going to be hardcore and try to be the best in the world at something, go play like Apex Legends, or go play like Age of Empires 4, or go play like Overwatch, or go play something that has a competitive scene if that's what you're after. Don't take that spirit to Diablo Immortal. It just doesn't make sense. It's not a thing. Just don't even think that, basically. But if you are willing to look at it casually, it's still predatory. It still kind of blows. It's really only you're on a phone and you get to play Diablo on the phone. That's literally like the only incentive for a free-to-play player because of how bad the limitations are on free-to-play. So, like, pay-to-win is one thing, right? You can spend $150,000 to be endgame faster. Cool. Okay, you can do that. The problem is free-to-play is bottlenecked too hard. That's what really makes it feel predatory. So, for example, I can spend $25 and use 10 legendary crests in order to have 10 rolls at a legendary gem. So basically $250 per roll. Well, it's $250 per roll, or if you're free to play, you can actually get a roll like that, and you can do that once every other week. There's also the Hilts Trader, where you can, I think every week, no, it was once a month. Once a month, you can buy one legendary crest. So between those, I'm not sure what that math would come up to. You get 3 in a month. Okay, yeah, so 3 in a month of these rolls. So basically, if you do this, you get the equivalent of $7.50 of legendary rolls per month. That's your limit. And that's where it's like ridiculous, because it's not even fun to do it anyway. Like, you get on and you're like, all right, I've got to run, I think it was 10, 20, it was like almost 30 Elder Rifts a week in order to get my 204 Embers or whatever, assuming I don't go for the bonus ones too. And then if you do the bonus thing and using crests and whatever, and then you can actually get, what was it, like 2 every 2 weeks or something like that? Or maybe just, you get 1 additional one per month or something like that. It comes out to, I think that's right, one additional one per month. And it's just bottlenecked to where, like, I'm already doing these elders that are going to get boring and repetitive. Like, I did to level 60, it was terrible. Like, it was like, you get to the one, I did like probably 120 of them, and I'm like, oh god, just one more. I want to see 60 real fast, you know, before I really take an overview of the game. And it's like, why even cap that? By all means, if someone wants to run, like, you know, 20,000 Elder Rifts in 2 weeks, playing 14 hours a day, just to save $25 to $50, just let them. Like, why not, basically? But that's how predatory this game is. They're not even willing to let you effectively work for, like, 25 cents an hour as a free-to-play player. They won't even let you work for actual poverty slave wages equivalent. That's how predatory it is. That's where my issue is with it. Because it's like, if you just have fun and you want to basically save yourself every hour of your gameplay, you save yourself like 25 cents or 50 cents or something compared to just spending real life money. Okay, you know, and then eventually, if it's just a hobby and you play the game and you just bust open your phone and play every now and then when you're laying in bed or whatever, you know, after a year or two, you won't be anywhere close to the whales, but you'll at least be somewhere. But right now, it's like, in order to hit where the Giga Chad whales are, it might literally take 100 years if they don't change how it works. I mean, it literally might take 100 years. I really should sit down and do some math on that. But it would at least take multiple decades, but probably 100 plus years of playing and doing every single daily all the time, and doing every single weekly and every single monthly, and keeping up doing the battle pass every month, completely fill it. You're going to take 100 years to be a Giga Chad whale, assuming there's not like some kind of expansion type thing someday that ups that bar even higher to where now instead of 0 to max is $150,000 or whatever, now it's $500,000. Well, now it's going to take 400 years for you to get there if they don't add it. It's crazy. It's crazy. And even if they kept, if they made it so there weren't those limits like the Ember Shard limit from the Elder Rifts and things, and you were willing to just like, oh my God, I can't imagine. You just sit there and you're just like, playing, running Elder Rifts, doing one every 3 minutes as fast as you can, 14 hours a day. I don't have the math in front of me. It would probably take still a year or 2 or 5 years of playing to even get close to the Giga Chad whales. So it's pretty ridiculous. The whole thing is totally ridiculous. Now, with all that being said, is the game actually mechanically fun in any way, shape, or form? I mean, I'm not a huge Diablo fan in that I actually never even played a Diablo, not because I hate them or anything, but just because it just never happened by coincidence. But as someone who's never played a Diablo, but I've kind of seen other games and maybe played a little bit of some of those ones that are similar, it's like, just wait for Diablo 4. It's really not that great. It's kind of fun, really. And if I was on a phone, I don't know what the controls are like on a phone. I know I've seen you can plug in a controller into your phone, and then that'd be kind of cool. But if you're playing on a phone, if it's still fun, controls wise, then the game would be kind of fun. I mean, it is kind of fun, but it's just I got to endgame now, and it's I don't know. I still haven't. I got to level 60, but haven't finished the main story quest. So maybe there will be some magical fun thing to do once I go through the story and finish the last level from level 51 of the story to 60. But I'm somehow doubting it. It looks like if I wanted to play this game, what I will end up doing is getting on every day, mindlessly running Elder Rifts, and then if I ever get stronger, do some challenge rifts. Do some bounties for no reason at all. I mean, they're not really going to give me anything once I'm I guess I kind of level up the Paragon levels and stuff, but okay, I guess I'm slowly leveling up Paragon levels until that hits max, whatever max is on that. Why am I doing this? I'm going to sit and go, why am I logging? Am I going to go do PvP against Giga Chad whales? No. If I thought the PvP was fun and it was normalized, then I guess there'd be I could get on and do PvP. So if you're into that, but you can't even do that. So I honestly do not recommend this game. It's only for if you're actually playing on a phone. If you're actually playing on your phone, and it's fun on your phone compared to the other crap you can play on your phone, then that's the scenario. I'm yeah, you should be playing this. Otherwise, it's just unless somehow it's appealing to you, just get on, run your dailies for no reason, and not really ever get anywhere, and that just be the game. Then yeah, that's fine, I guess. It's just crazy, guys. It's actually it's crazy. I've seen all the other videos. I haven't watched them all. I've seen the titles and stuff, and I'm yeah, they're right, man. It's nuts. So I do not recommend. Now, I personally, people are asking me, why am I covering this crappy pay-to-win game, scam game, whatever? Well, it's because the videos are like getting decent views. There's people out there that the videos help them to better understand the game or get through things. I'm probably gonna make like a free-to-play survival guide basically for people. So like if you are gonna play it and you are gonna be free to play, how can you maximize your time? I don't know why you're doing it, but I'm gonna like try to do a few more things with it like that. I'm probably not gonna use sub alerts much more with it because there's not many more videos that I'll be doing with sub alerts for it. And then after that, maybe back to Elden Ring unless some other game just pops up. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, I'm just kind of probably be on this game for another week or two or something, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah, pay to win. It's bad. It's over $100,000 apparently to get an endgame. Don't do it. Don't get hooked. It's like gambling, but for like the absolute worst thing. You're literally rolling the dice to see if you can get lashed with a whip or something. Like, that's how, like, pointless it feels. Like, it's not even, like, fun gambling of any way, shape, or form. So, just avoid it. Don't even bother, guys. That's in my opinion. It's pay to win. Know what you're getting into. If you're casual and for some reason you want to get on to your dailies and it sounds fun, even though you never get anywhere, then sure. But if you want to go in and you're going to be the best, you're going to be number one at everything, go play some other competitive game. Go play literally anything else that's competitive. There's plenty of other games. Do not play Diablo Immortal competitively.